Hello world, it's me, Julian Venables, the London Astrologer, here to give you your 5 minutes of daily astrology. Today I'm talking to you about the Sun in Taurus trining Jupiter in Capricorn. So, well, it's an interesting phase, this one, because everybody right now should be feeling in a pretty stabilised mood. I say this because the moon is currently in Pisces, and the ruling planet of Pisces is Jupiter. So when the moon is in Pisces, then everyone should be getting the feeling that that there's a bigger plan, a bigger meaning behind everything. And that's what Jupiter in Capricorn is. Jupiter is about the meaning of life. Capricorn is, if you like, one way of calling it the grand plan, or the ambition, the method. And there's something about the philosophy of learning or meaning or understanding that in a professional way, in a business way, in a ambitious way. So when the Sun currently in Taurus, which is an earth sign, and Taurus is the middle month of the season of spring. So we're reaching, at the moment today the Sun's at 27 Taurus, means we're reaching the end of the middle month of spring. In 3 days' time, the Sun will move into Gemini, which is the last of the 3 months of spring. So Taurus being a fixed sign, the fixed signs are called the fixed signs because they are in the middle of a season. So they are about stabilizing something and being very solid about what they are as they exist. So Taurus is about the roots of the plants. We're looking at the spring, everything's growing, everything's expanding outwards and growing. But with Taurus, it needs to have a good solid base. It needs to have a good foundation. So we're getting the idea of the roots growing into the ground, firming it up, pulling it together, making something that's much more productive. So I'm going to show you the board with what I've put on here today to help you understand. So what we've got here is the Sun in Taurus making a good aspect to Jupiter. They go they trine exactly at 16:40 on Sunday, the 17th, today being Saturday, Sunday the 17th, at 16:40 in the afternoon they make the exact trine. That's the peak. So we're building up to a peak. So it's a really good day to think about willpower with meaning, to think about self with philosophy, if you like, the self understanding something, learning again, experience in an earthy way. So it's about being solid, grounded, staying firm, harnessing something, utilizing something, building something. Now, hope you can see the board here. So, we've had, just the other day, 3 days ago, we had the Sun trining Pluto. And Jupiter has also conjuncted Pluto recently. So these arrows here are pointing to this very important planetary conjunction of Jupiter-Pluto. They met about 2 weeks ago. And they're going to meet again on the 29th and 30th of June and the 12th and 13th of November. These are incredibly key, important dates for recognizing how you've started something, how you've got something going. And this weekend, right now, today and yesterday and tomorrow morning, you're going to be thinking what it is that you can do. It's like the development of the self with something big, expansive, opportunistic, growing. So, and it's done in an earthy way. So it's practicality, it's method, it's working at something. And then the bigger picture is this Jupiter conjunct Pluto. The whole thing is set off nicely, making this a very nice weekend, maybe somewhat slow moving and somewhat imaginative and somewhat dreamy, because the moon's in Pisces. Okay, that peaks tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. and the peak is that because at that point in time the moon makes a good aspect to Jupiter, which is the key to all this as well. So this is really putting something into place, like waking up tomorrow morning 8 a.m. and it's like, yeah, I get it, I know what I'm meant to do. So keep in mind this kind of idea that the moon's moving towards picking up. So the feelings are combining well with the willpower to see a bigger project, something really that you can really get involved in. And so I think it's a very optimistic time. It's a very positive time for staying grounded. It's keeping it real, as they say, and making something very productive, something that you can grow into. Personally, I've been really getting into the garden. It's brilliant, you know, watching seedlings grow, putting them into compost, watching it all grow. That's very earthy. I've been really enjoying this season so far of practically trying to get things going in the garden. I hope you can find something that you're doing as well in your life. And there we go. So enjoy that. And the peak is at 1640. But the moon is only there. The moon is making the aspect at 8 a.m. on Sunday. So, well, I hope to speak to you all again soon. Please do subscribe in the button down here. Please give me a thumbs up to like my videos. Welcome to leave a comment. And maybe even share my videos to other people who you might think enjoy astrology as well. I'll speak to you again soon. These 5-minute daily astrologies are when aspects are happening. So I'll always putting something up when the aspect is about to happen. But in the meantime, have a great weekend. And I hopefully will see you soon in the next couple of days. Thanks then. Bye.